Hey y'all, it's Sunday morning. Well, actually, it's Sunday afternoon, and I have some babies to show you. I almost forgot to say, welcome to my butterfly garden. See all those tiny babies? Those are all those little eggs I had. And the twins? Well, there's only one caterpillar on that leaf. So, I don't know. Maybe the other one went somewhere. I would hope they hatched at the same time. So anyway, we'll see. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. And I'm so excited to raise these guys and to have a potted black cherry tree that they can just live on, and I don't have to worry about cuttings. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, y'all, I told you at the end of the last video that I got some pods that are ready. These are balloon milkweed pods. They are called that because they get these tiny balloons, and they also are referred to by other names, which you will have to figure out what those are on your own. But as soon as they start popping open, then you know they're ready to go. Now, a lot of times when seeds are on floss, like, oh my gosh, it's a mess. But if you can get them right when they open, look at all those seeds there. If you pull it out at the top where the floss is, just grab it and pull it out, then you have this. And all you have to do is I use like a popsicle stick. I just take this and you'll scrape them and they come right off. Is that not fabulous? Look at that. It's kind of fun. Then you take this little floss and you take it out in your garden and break it up and let it fly, because birds use this to build their nests. So, put it back out there for your little nature inhabitants. And voila, look at all those balloon milkweed seeds. Yay, balloon milkweed. All right, I'm gonna go throw this in my garden. Oh, and I just wanna take a moment to say, when I'm filming in my garden room in the summer, y'all, I gotta have my fans on. It is hot. It's 95 degrees today, and I can be outside in the shade all day, and there's like usually always a gentle breeze, but in my garden room, breeze does not get in there, and it's hot. So I'm sorry about the fan background noise. Just think of it as like white noise in my video. Oh, look, a pretty butterfly. It's flying all around my dog hobble. I wonder what it's looking for. It's landing on my dog hobble. It looks like it's trying to lay eggs on my dog hobble. What you doing over there? I wonder if it thinks it's a black cherry tree. It has similar leaves as the black cherry. That's interesting. Okay, y'all. I've always thought this was my dog hobble, but I used my Seek app, which is part of iNaturalist, and it says it's a cherry tree, like some kind of, it came up with a couple different. Is this a wild black cherry tree? I don't know. So I guess I don't have a dog hobble. Maybe the dog hobble died and this just randomly grew here in the spot, and I thought it was still the dog hobble. It's a gardening mystery. Y'all, with some further searching, I found an egg on my not a dog hobble tree. Can you guys believe that? Oh my gosh, I can believe it. Okay, y'all, the next thing I have to show you is a dumb little handy dandy tool. Any of you who have raised a couple caterpillars and you do it in the enclosures know that when you put the paper towels down and you take them out, there's always that little frass around the edge, right? And then there's the little lip edge where the zipper goes around and the frass is there. And I've tried using those little vacuums, but then it suctions up the whole bottom of the thing, and I have like crystallites hanging in there, so it's not like I can just take it outside and dump the frass. So I got the miniature little dustpan with a little mini broom. I got it on Amazon and we're gonna try it first time together. And yes, I'll link it in my links. It's cheap. Let me tell you guys, the stuff in my Amazon links is not super expensive, but I love that you're using them because Amazon gives me like, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5% of the sales. Is like, I think this was $7.99 if I'm not mistaken. But let's just say it's $10 and you use my link. That's what, 30 cents. I know, it's great though, but it all adds up because every month I get a little gift card from Amazon. It's usually between $15 and $25 because of you guys. And that can do a lot. That can do a lot. So thank you for using my Amazon links. Okay, let's go try this out. You can tell where it's made. Okay. Look at the little dust. Wait a minute, it's supposed to have a little dustpan. Is this the dustpan? Is this it? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. So we're gonna set the little dustpan. Look at that. Look how nice that brush gets in there and just kind of gets everything out. But what I don't like is the dustpan. Okay, so I was imagining, I don't see how that's a dustpan. I think that's just a snap holder. Did I miss the dustpan? Did I leave it in the bag? Maybe I read wrong. So what I can do is I can get in around the corners and pull it all out to the middle with the little brush here. And then I can bring in my bigger dustpan. Yeah. Now ultimately, it'd be so much easier to take this out and shake it out. But like I said, I have all these cute little people in here, and so I would have to take them all out because I wouldn't want them to get shaken out. So using the little dustpan is easier. Y'all, my little plan of putting out that potted spice bush worked. I've got little folded leaves. I'm so excited, except it's on the pot of 3. And I don't want to put the whole pot of 3 in. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Since I just recently potted this, I'm going to take the tall one, which is where the babies are, and put it into this little pot here and then put it in the enclosure. And I will show you. Look, there's one. It's out and there's this little home. Let me zoom a little bit. Is that not the sweetest thing? Oh, the other one's out too. You get to see both of them. Look at there. And it's got its little home made. Oh my goodness. Look at it go. It's going back in its home. Oh my gosh, that was precious. I'm so glad I caught that on film for you guys. Yay! And last night when I was out, I found one baby about the same size on my sassafras tree, so I put it in on the sassafras tree I have in the enclosure. And now I'm going to pot it up, and then I got to find a place to put it. I ordered another big enclosure because I'm running out of space. That's a good thing. Okay, y'all, so this is my Eastern Black Swallowtail enclosure that I brought the plant in that I thought had been egg bombed, but I don't know, I haven't found one baby. My older ones have all pupated. You can see a few of them right there. And then I have some Sarcostemma clossum, which is twine vine, and I'm actually using it to feed caterpillars. There's a couple of queens and monarchs. Look at this big monarch down there, munching on this and thriving well. I have tons of this, so I don't know why I did not think of using this before. They will eat it. They eat it just fine. I find that if I put them on it when they're younger, they take to it better than when they're older. There's another little monarch right there. And here is another queen. I know there's another little queen somewhere. Well, it's viney. It's hard to find everybody, but I know there's another littler queen on here somewhere. So the spice bush guys are in their own pot now, and they'll be in this enclosure right here, living safely and becoming cute and orange and adorable. Y'all, this year I'm being on top of it, and I'm planting more seeds. These are Cosmos Versailles Tetra Red, and I'm starting them in a container in an enclosure so no little critters eat my seeds. I'm also going to start some zinnias, and that way when the ones I currently have start dying out, I'll have new pots full of beautiful flowers to put back in. And then I'll reseed the pots I took out, and it'll just be a cycle of flowers. Y'all, I released 2 giant swallowtails this morning, and I have to wonder if this might be one of them. Of course, I've released like 1 or 2 every couple of days or so, but I would guess this is one that I raised. As a matter of fact, there's 2 of them right there going after each other. Y'all, look at this beautiful lemony yellow zinnia. Is that not gorgeous? It's like almost white with a pale hint of yellow. Y'all, I'm just walking to go into the garden room for a minute. And look, right here is a privet senna in a pot that I grew from a seed. And look who's on it. Sulfur caterpillar. Guess what? Another potted plant is going in. I have to go find room for it. I think I can find room. Can you believe it? Putting these host plants in pots and spreading them out in my garden so that I can just take the whole pot and put it in the enclosure. Like, y'all, that is the best. Okay, I found a spot for it in this enclosure where I have my new little fuzzy caterpillar guy. He was crawling right on the There he goes. When I close it, he'll be right up against his plant. He's so cute. He said, where'd my plant go? No, sir, you go get back on your plant. I am still not sure who this is, and I don't know if I can touch it yet, although I'm kind of touching it now. There he goes. He's going on to his plant. He says, there's my plant. Okay, mosey along, sir. He says, no. Go ahead. There. Okay, now that he's all taken care of, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I put the privet senna right back behind where this one is, and so that little caterpillar is back in there. And earlier today, I had a bunch of zebra longwing caterpillars, so I moved them in here on a corky stem passion vine. Y'all, like there's lots of caterpillars. I mean, I don't have tons of any one, like there's just a few, but it's like all the different host plants and finding a place for them. So these are the zebra longwing caterpillars. And then back there is my wild black cherry tree waiting for the little caterpillars in the nursery. When they get bigger, they'll move out here onto that. And now back there is my privet senna with the new little guy. And then right here is this little booger. Okay, I just tried my iNaturalist app again because I'm able to get a better angle at it and better lighting. And it narrowed it down to the giant leopard moth, which is a really cool looking moth. So I'm pretty excited. Now I'm going to go do some research on it so I can know if I can touch it or not. Look at him munching. So cute.